Today, I'm going to check out this rugged solar-powered watch. What's happening, Panda Nation? Peter Von Panda here. I want to show you this new Citizen Promaster C watch. So this is the diver watch. You know, I love diver watches. I haven't been real eager to pick those up lately. They kind of have a casual look, but I am actually going to be going to the beach for a little while and thought, man, it would be nice to have something that is cool looking and that I don't have to worry about getting beat up, getting salt water on, rummaging around in the sand on, just something that will be able to handle all of the travails that I handle. So here it is. It's pretty nice. So first of all, I want to show you, I want to pull out another Citizen here. This is my Citizen. I'm not sure which one it is, but you can see it says Eco Drive because there's a solar panel right back there. And this one is an Eco or Echo Drive. I'm not sure what we call it these days, but this is an Echo Drive, so solar. I was actually wondering if I pulled it out of the box, because I bought it a little while ago. It's probably been sitting for weeks in this box, waiting for me to open it, and I haven't, right? So I don't know how much charge it had when it left the factory, but obviously you can see that second hand is running. So either this has an awesome power reserve, or as soon as it hits the light, it's picking up enough power to run. Now, I love solar power watches. Here's another solar power watch that I have. This is just a Tough Solar and a Casio. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say goodnight. But this is lovely because it's not an automatic, like you have to wear it to have power. It's just one of those things where I can grab it. Doesn't matter if it's dead at the time. I know that sometime on my trip, it's going to get enough light to run. Then it's going to run my whole excursion. So maybe you're off the grid. You're doing a 10-day, 2-week backpacking trip. You don't have to worry about your watch going dead, right? You'll have to worry about your other electronics going dead, but not your watch because, you know, if you're going to move around, you're probably going to need some light, and it's going to need some light. So I really like that. So the base movement here is the quartz E168 from Citizen. Obviously, you can see the case of silver tone, kind of a brushed finish right there. All stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about it getting, you know, weathered or rusted or anything like that. We have a screw-on case back right there, so you can't see that quartz movement. I think it's interesting how the crown is down here, which I actually like because there's a lot of times my wrist goes up like this, and that crown can be in kind of a bad position. And so it's going to be a little more comfortable when the crown is offset like this. You can see we have some protectors right there. We have the Citizen logo right there as well. Some notches on the side here so that you can grab this guy and kind of twist it around. Not sure how many clicks that is, but very smooth. Kind of a dull click to it, which I dig. So you can absolutely use this for diving, right? If you wanted to move this to, you know, that's going to be your orange second hand, which is going to be the bright hand. And if I wanted to stay under the water for 10 minutes, no more, I'd put it right there and I'd be like, oh, it's getting there. It's getting that beat. We're running under there. Let's get out of here. And don't surface too quickly. So that's pretty cool. You can see that works pretty nicely. Pretty thick mineral crystal right there, anti-reflective, which I'm not sure if you can see there, but I have some very bright lights above me, and you can see the reflection there, but it's not bad. And even to my eye, that's not too bad. In fact, one of the Tag Heuers I had like an anti-reflective coating on the inside and the outside of the crystal. Man, that worked phenomenal. All right. This is also a 44 millimeter case, so it's a little bit big. A lot of people kind of complain that 44 is too big. I actually never think that. I think 44 is perfect for my wrist. In fact, that's kind of what I look for. I usually don't go below 43, maybe 42, depending on the style. And I don't go above 47 or 48 because then it just gets too big. But look at that, man. Oh, yeah, looking good. Looking good. I'd say that's probably like 10 millimeters thick, but it feels good. This rubber strap here has these little waves in it, so it will stretch just a little bit. Can't really feel it stretching. Feels very robust. It's really thick. I mean, it's actually kind of a little stiff, so that might break in just a little bit, but you put that over your wetsuit. We've got a floating retaining ring right there. So very nice. It's got a little bit of texture on the underside. So polyurethane, I think they call it, which to me is just like a rubber, kind of a hardish rubber. You know, if I compare it to this Timex, this feels a little more like plastic rubber, if that makes sense. And this feels like a kind of a softer, like a tire rubber, but not like super soft. There are some rubber bands that I would call like a silicone-like rubber. And this is like a rubber. Trojan man. All right, so silver tone looks good. I assume this has lume on the hands here. We will find out in just a little while after I get it in the light for a little while. But what I love about this is that man, it's just a good looking watch. You can actually get this in a few different colors. I think they have green and blue and maybe even red. So if you have your heart set on a bezel here that is a different color, you can certainly do that. This is just kind of a standard black diver's watch. You're going to see these all over the place. They won't catch your eye. You can be sitting at a table in a restaurant with a guy wearing this, and it's going to look casual, but look formal enough to actually be in a restaurant. But the thing about it is, a lot of these look so similar, you can't tell if this is a, $200 watch or a $20 watch, or sometimes, these diver watches can be $10,000 and they don't look that much different. So if you're looking for something with a lot of style that doesn't cost you a lot of money, I think this is under a couple $100, but it's going to last forever because that solar power is going to make this watch run even when you aren't, I would definitely pick this up. I've really enjoyed my Citizens, had a number of them over the years, and the solar power Echo Drive has never let me down. So if you want to pick this up, I'll put a link to it in the description below. Peter Von Panda, out.